Now, if I were to buy a two-bedroom condo in Guelph for under 650,000, here's some options for you. There are several options. I'm going to show you 4 properties three have sold and one is actively for sale. And I'm going to take you through their layouts, what they offer, their maintenance fees, features and benefits of each one of those. And there are a lot of options right now, of course, in condos in the market that we're in, but there are lots to pick from under 650,000. So let's get started. And here are the 4 that we're going to talk about today. And here is Guelph as a whole, just to orientate yourself. So this is the south end of Guelph, west end, east end, and north end. And if we zoom in, this one property is right downtown Guelph. This is a short walk. It's actually a great property right along a river with lots of walkways and everything to go through. This is on the west end, if you can see my cursor, and then here down in the south end. So the first property we're going to look at is 105 Bagot. It's currently for sale for $375. Property taxes are about $2,400, just under $2,400. It's in the size of about 900 square feet, just over 900 square feet. Now the maintenance fees are $732 a month, and that includes water. Just FYI, here in Guelph, most condos include water. If you're looking in the Kitchener-Waterloo area, they often include water and heat. So just a difference, something to keep in the top of your mind. This building does have central air conditioning. The heating is forced air gas, you can see down here, and it was built in 1997. So one of the benefits of something that was built at that time is that it actually has great soundproofing because it was made with concrete. So we're going to see a building that is about 10 years old, and it's made with wood and drywall. So it's not as soundproof. So this building. This is a standard kitchen. You can see, it's laminate countertops. There's no backsplash put in. Very standard cupboards, basic stainless steel appliances. The flooring has been updated. This is the living room. Now it does look out at the back of the building, which is green space, which is really quite nice to look at. And then here's another view of the living room. That's the view off the balcony. And it has in-suite laundry, which is great for an older building. This condo has 2 bathrooms. This is one of them. This is the primary bedroom. It has sliders off to that balcony that you can see. And here's the second bedroom. Nothing's really special, very standard. However, they have upgraded the bathroom shower in this particular unit, and it does come with a locker. So that is listed for $375,000. That's what you can get. Now, the next one we're going to look at is at Bristol, and it sold for $435,000. The taxes are $3,100, just over $3,100. Now it was built in 1992, and the size is considerably bigger. So that other one was 900 square feet. This is 1,100 square feet. Now the maintenance fees are $956 per month. Now that is quite high. It has central air, water's included. It was built in 1992. So again, it is cement construction. And so let's look at some of the photos from Bristol. So this is a great shot of the interior, ceiling to, or floor to ceiling glass windows all around, very bright. It's very spacious. That's the building itself. And this unit is actually one of these balconies, which are very, very spacious. I mean, they're like a separate room, and that's very unusual, and that's a great feature. And this is the building that is right down by the river. It has close to a dog park, close to trails along the river. It's a really lovely building to be in. This is the entryway. It's very spacious. So this takes you into the kitchen, living room, dining room, and this takes you to the bedrooms. There's that. So this is an upgraded bathroom, nice glass walk-in shower. That's This is the primary bedroom. Very big, lots of room for queen as well as your dresser, lots of storage space. And then this is the kitchen. It's a nice galley style kitchen. That's a great shot of it. Now it does have laminate, but it does have some backsplash, some upgraded cabinetry, and they decided to go with all white appliances. I can understand why, because they want the appliances to blend in with the cabinetry. Another shot. And now there's enough room for a dining room. The other one didn't have enough room for a dining room, very small for a dining room and living room area. And we're going to go out to and this is part of the trails that it's right across the street from the building. And this is the balcony that I was mentioning. It's very spacious, extremely private. And you also have this added seating area here. So looking out, this is right by the building. You can see you're very much enclosed. You can sit out there during, bad weather and not get wet at all. And that's a shot of the actual balcony. It's really an exceptional unit. And for the price, makes a great offering at $435. So the next one we're going to see is down in the south end. It's down on Gordon Street, pardon me, and it's sold for $490,000. The property taxes are a little higher. We're going up at $3,900. It was built 10 years ago in 2015, and the size is 800 square feet. So all of these apartments are good size 2-bedroom apartments. Now, because it's a newer building, the maintenance fees are $358 a month. It too has central air and water is included. It is a forced air gas heating. Now, a lot of older buildings, we didn't see it in the two that I just showed you, but many of the older buildings, be aware that they often have electric heat. So an electric heat can be more expensive than gas in general. And so that's just something to keep in mind. So let's look at this Gordon Street. So this is the building. It is wood and drywall construction. So noise, I know I've been in this building a number of times and I can hear water running from the unit above. And you can see, even though it's $490,000, it's a U-shaped kitchen. Styling, one of the things you have to be aware of with newer buildings also is they don't come with a lot of extra storage space. The units are very compact in layout. So that's the kitchen, nothing special with appliances, just white standard appliances. This is storage, but right here you'll see in another photo, this is the in-suite laundry. So there's no real extra space. This closet is the furnace, and of course it looks out onto a balcony. Not a bad size living room, but you can see that there's no space for really a dining room table like there was with the previous 1,100 square foot unit. This is the primary bedroom, and that's just a standard closet, a very standard bathroom with laminate countertops, and there's that in-suite laundry right by the front door. The rest is really your storage for the unit, and this is the balcony that looks out onto a parking lot. So it's not the best view, but you're in the South End and it's still under 500,000 to be able to get a 2-bedroom unit that is really centrally located. And the final one we're going to look at is right downtown Guelph. It's on Arthur Street, and it's actually part of a development called the Metalworks. Metalworks uh, was recently built over the last probably 6 years, and it came in 5 phases, and this is one of the phases, and it sold for 640,000. It has 2 bathrooms. Um, it's 1,000, just under 1,100 square feet, similar to the one with the Bristol with the very large balcony. And the maintenance is $632 or $633 per month. It also has central air, and it has forced air heat as well. And it comes with 1 underground parking. That's something that I should mention, that the other units all came with parking. The very first one was surface parking, which was the smallest unit. And then the next one on Bristol came with covered parking. And the one at the Metalworks comes with underground parking as well as this one. So let's look at the photos for this. So these are straight condos. These are townhomes. And then above are the condos. And that's what we'll be looking at on Arthur. So very modern. You'll notice that all the finishes are much more upgraded. Really nice tile. This is high-end laminate. You can see just the kitchen alone. Nicer cabinetry, lots of it. Stainless steel appliances with dishwasher, a breakfast bar to eat at. That's a great shot of the kitchen with built-in microwave. Many of the others don't come with a built-in microwave, just a nice little added feature. And so then this gives you a good view of the dining living room area and how it's all open concept. This comes with the bedrooms on either side, 1 bedroom on this side, 1 on the other. With the others, they were actually down a hallway away from the main living area, which can be nice. And so that gives you a good perspective of the living room dining room combination and how big it is. Now, the one thing about this is the balcony here. You can see it looks out, and it looks as though it looks right at the building next door, but there is actually green space between them. This is the primary. It too has sliders out to that balcony. That's another view, and this is the ensuite bathroom, and then this is all closets for your clothes. There's the ensuite and glass shower. That's the living room, and this is the 2nd bedroom. So they've taken out the closet and made a area for their workspace there. This is the 2nd bathroom. Very standard tub, in-suite laundry, and this is the balcony. And you'll see, if we can, yes, it looks down onto green space right there. So although from the other pictures it looks as though you're looking directly into the other, there is quite a bit of space between the buildings, so you don't feel quite claustrophobic as you would. And it comes with, the Metalworks comes with all sorts of amenities. There's a library, there's an entertainment space that is absolutely amazing with a complete like bar area so that you could have a party or any kind of event set up. It also has a kitchen area, an outdoor space with barbecues areas, and that's the green space that you look out onto. And it's right downtown, so you're close to the bus station, restaurants, all that downtown offers. So it's a great spot. So if you're looking for something that is under 650,000, you definitely have options from the 300s all the way up to just under 650. So depending on your budget, you can get a 2-bedroom condo in Guelph, in the Guelph area.